Hey guys, Hoy Archer here. So today I'm kind of making a video, a gripe video, about a couple of comments that I've seen on some channels out there, some PVC pipe boiler channels, and basically what the gripe is about is it's pretty much the comment is really kind of not it's kind of agitating me a little bit. Well, anyway, the video was basically a bowyer on YouTube that was showing off his PVC pipe bowls and saying that he sells them for about $70. And long story short, watched the video, scrolled down, looked at the comments, and there was this comment in particular that was saying that $70 is a total ripoff for PVC pipe, and you can pick up PVC pipe from any hardware store for less than $3 and make this bowl yourself. Which, you know what? Cool. If you got the skills the skills and the time to build you a bowl, that's great. But the comment the reason that comment really kind of irritated me is pretty much like most of you guys know that I do build bowls on a custom basis. So, for me, my bowls that I sell, they go from anywhere from $20 up to $100. And the reason it goes up that much is for everything that depends on what you want in the bowl when you contact me. It could be a certain design, it could be a certain weight, a certain theme that you want to your bowl, and all of that costs time and money to put into a bowl. So with that being said, it's not a people think that that making a PVC pipe bowl is easy. It is easy once you get the hang of it, but like anything else, it takes time, money, and practice to get your bowls from being just a piece of pipe that you put a string on and you bend it in half and call it a bowl, to looking like some of the bowls that I build, which I don't have one on hand, but to actually framing out a bowl that looks good. I mean, this is just a template that I'm kind of working on here, but you got stuff like that. Then it gets down to your paint job and the finish of the bowl and all of that stuff. Well, so anyway, that's kind of my thing. Is just wanted to get this message out there and say, hey, there's a lot of stuff that goes into building a bowl, and for somebody to ask for $70 for a bowl, like I said, depending on what their bowl is. Well, according to this guy's video, it looked like a very decent bowl. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. As you can see here, this is my workshop here. You got your tools that you need to get, your cordage that you're going to use. I mean, you don't need to use power tools, but I like to use power tools because it makes my job easier. And there's a lot of work that goes into framing a bowl. This is just one bowl that I'm working on at this very moment. It's a nice framed out horse bowl style. So, and you gotta also remember that PVC is a material used to build the bowl. Just like a piece of wood is, or a stave of fiberglass, or the fiberglass itself, or when you mesh the two together and make a fiberglass wood bowl, that's just the material. You're not paying, I mean, you are paying for the material, but you're not only paying for that. You're paying for the knowledge and your hands. The guy who's going to put this and utilize what's in his head to frame out that bowl and make that bowl shootable. I don't know if many of you know, but back when these fiberglass bowls came out, which is one right here. This is an old fiberglass bowl that I picked up from a local pawn shop over here. Fiberglass alone. When this first came out, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's fiberglass. You can probably get that and mold it out yourself. It's cheap and whatnot. And it's not as good as a wood bowl. This and that." I'm pretty sure there were comments like that when fiberglass came out. But pretty much the bowyers at that time were the pioneers of fiberglass bowls, which is kind of the same thing as us bowyers right now using PVC pipe. We are the pioneers of the PVC pipe bowl. Mainly because of guys like the Backyard Bowyer who actually showed most of us how to take a piece of PVC pipe and turn it into a shootable bowl. So pretty much what I'm saying is, hey, you got stuff like this, that people were saying at the time that this is crap. You can go out and make this yourself, but it's not about the material. It's about how this person actually took this bowl and did this to it and made it a shootable bowl. The time and effort it took to build this is the same as the time and effort for you to build this. It may not be the same material. It may not be the same process, but there is a process to building your bowl. Therefore, process equals time, and time equals money. Especially if you're trying to make this into a business of some sort, or if you're just trying to get your name across as a good bowler and that you want to build a bowls that you're building. So I mean, just with that being said, don't take it lightly that just because PVC is cheap, that the bowl itself should be ridiculously cheap. I mean, again, price comparisons, even at the highest mark at $70 or $100, where can you find a bowl that shoots true, that can take game, that looks awesome for the price that most people, or that some people are selling their bowls for, their PVC pipe bowls? I mean, right now when I was looking in a Cabela's catalog, I found I forget what the name was. It was a PVC bowl. The cheapest bowl that I found was $129 just for the bowl. And that was just a basic framed out bowl. It wasn't a takedown of any type. It was just a regular bowl, regular recurve bowl, and it was up to 35 pounds, I believe it was. And that was $129, and it was a fiberglass and wood composite blend type of bowl. And my bowl here, well, when this is done and this is all, it'll shoot pretty much the same thing. It's gonna do the same job as another bowl. It's just a fraction of the price. But there's still a price to it. So, with that being said, you guys should really think about the comments you leave on people's sites, especially the negative comments. I mean, like I said, I could understand if it was just a round pipe with a string on it and he's saying I want $70 for it, then yeah. But this guy's video is a very good video. I mean, his bowls were very nice. It was very good looking. It was a good looking bowl, and when I watched the video of the guy shooting that bowl, it shot very nicely. So like I said, the guys out there that are being negative towards PVC pipe, they really shouldn't be. And that unless you're gonna go out and build it yourself and say, hey, I can build this for way cheaper than what this guy is, then that's a whole different story right there. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of get that out of my head for a little while and kind of give a little gripe video on that, and just say, hey, it's PVC pipe, yes, but you're not just paying for PVC pipe. You're paying for everything that makes that bowl a workable and shootable bowl. So, I know I'm probably going to get a whole lot of comments and crap about this video, but, it's something I have to say because, it's just something that I think needed to be said, especially for the guys who are going to be selling bowls, and, for those people who think that, hey, I'm just buying this PVC pipe. You're not. Of course, you always should do research into the people you're buying it from, and, I wouldn't just go off the whim and just buy a bowl from anybody, but, when you look at their videos and you look at their product and what it came out, then you make your decision on what you're going to buy. But, anyway, kind of ranting on right about now. So, I'll end this video right here, and if any of you guys have any questions, comments, you guys all know where to leave it. And yeah, also wouldn't mind hearing back from a couple of you other bowyers out there if you guys are seeing that, or having that issue with people basically down talking the price of what people are selling their bowls for. It's kind of good conversation starter. Anyway, alright, check you guys out later.